the Cincinnati Bengals 2021 win-loss projection video from the Sportsocracy, thesportsocracy.com, brought to you as always by Wicked Weed, wickedweedbrewing.com. Drink different. I am Jeremy Greene. This is Brian Haynes.
Sorry about that.
The Bengals are one of those teams that I catch a lot of shit. I do. I just catch a lot of shit.
You do a lot of flack.
About how I feel.
It's so bad.
And it's a lot of...
Good. Let the hate flow through you.
I don't hate this team. I really don't.
No.
There's no animus to me with the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'm going to level with you. You want me to tell you why there's no animus? Because you've never mattered to me. You can call me a Patriot hater. I am. You can call me a Dolphin Bill hater. I am. Dallas Cowboys, on and on and on. The Bengals have never had any effect on me. We played you in the playoffs one time, and we beat you.
Yep.
So, there's no animus here. I'm just telling you the truth.
Right.
I did not like the selection of Jamar Chase in the first round. I understand he looks good on air. That's not my problem. Your offensive line's not good.
Yeah.
It's still not good. Oh, you feel great about Riley Reif. Good for you. I don't. And if I'm wrong 16 weeks from now, I'll say so. But then I look at the Bengals schedule.
Yeah.
And let's be really honest. There are not a ton of winnable games on the schedule. I mean, you tell me who they're going to beat. I'm just going to go from right to left here, or left to right. Minnesota, or that's preseason. I boo-boo kiddied that. Nope, that's right. Minnesota Vikings.
It's all right.
Minnesota Vikings. They're going to beat Minnesota?
I don't think so.
I agree. The Bears, the Steelers. Hey, the Jaguars. There's one. Green Bay. Detroit Lions. You're not beating. You're going to beat the Lions, but you're not beating Green Bay. You're not beating Baltimore. I'm going to be honest with you. You're not beating the Jets. You're not beating the Browns. You're not beating the Raiders. You're not beating the Steelers. You're not beating the Chargers. You're not beating the 49ers. You might sneak one out by the Broncos. You're not beating the Ravens. You're not beating the Chiefs. You're not beating the Browns.
Okay.
What of what I just said can you throw any shade at whatsoever?
I think they could beat the Bears.
I don't.
Jacksonville, Detroit.
Okay, so here's what you're telling me. With that line that I have said all offseason is their biggest weakness, you're telling me they're going to slow down Khalil Mack.
No.
There you go. You see that? You hear that?
Here's the thing. They are a team that does have talent around them. Will they be able to protect Joe long enough to get the ball to them? I don't know. I look at a team that has Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase, who
and Auden Tate, who I like.
Yeah.
I love your weapons.
Yep.
My problem's not, and I love Joe Mixon. My problem's not your weapons.
Yeah.
My problem is that you built this team backwards. And I look at your offensive line, and half of them are below average NFL starters.
I just think they're going to regret not that passing on Penny Sewell. We talked about the package deal sort of earlier in the draft where would you rather have Penny Sewell and, let's say, what did we say, Terrace Marshall?
Yeah.
As opposed to Jamar Chase and Liam Eichenberg? Is it who?
No,
not
Riley Reif.
Riley Reif.
They took Jackson Carman.
Jackson Carman, that's who I was thinking of. I'm very sorry.
But Jackson Carman's a guard.
That's the thing.
So you're going to put Jonah Williams on the outside at right tackle, who's been hurt constantly. And Riley Reif, who, and let me explain this since so many Bengals fans felt the urge to say, a lot of good players got cut. You're 100% right. A lot of good players did get cut. However, they're paying a rookie damn near the same amount.
Yeah.
Christian Darrisaw is making like $3 million less than Riley Reif.
Yeah.
If they really felt like he was their left tackle, he would still be there.
Yeah.
Because they think they're a competitive playoff team. They don't. Pretty connected to that team. Got one of their beat writers on my speed dial.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, this Riley Reif thing, you can keep telling me how wrong I am.
Yeah.
You're going to find out real fast because to start the season, you go Minnesota, who's going to have Danielle Hunter, Khalil Mack, T.J. Watt, Josh Allen from the Jaguars, the Smith brothers in Green Bay. Do you kind of see where I'm going here?
There's not going to be much
I already
protection.
knew who you were playing.
Yeah.
I just didn't know in what order.
Yeah.
If Jonah Williams gets hurt again, which he has repeatedly, you are fucked by the fickle finger of fate.
Yeah.
If you want somebody to lie to you, there are a lot of Bengals message boards out there where they will do that. I am not one of those. You have a massive deficiency in Zach Taylor, who asks a lot of offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Because it's a quick everything. It's a recipe for disaster. I have the Cincinnati Bengals at 1-16.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be picking at the top of the NFL draft again next year.
Yeah.
And hopefully this time you'll realize you need a left tackle.
I keep going back to that meme that was going around with Joe sitting there with that huge scar in his knee.
Yep.
And everybody in the meme says something like, "Oh, you wanted to draft Jamar Chase over Penny Sewell. How's that going for you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm looking at and saying, did you guys make a huge mistake by passing up on what, as everybody said, is a all-world 10-year left tackle to protect your very, very good quarterback who showed last year that he belongs in this league, but not running around like he's got a chicken with his head cut off, but it's because he has no time to throw the ball to anybody.
Yep.
I mean, he was sacked so many times in the small amount of times he played.
The outside weapons for the Bengals are a Maserati, and the Bengals don't know how to drive a stick.
Yep.
That's the problem. You forgot to get a driver that knows how to drive a stick, which is your offensive line.
Yep.
And that's how I feel about that. My usual partner, Tank Spencer, has them at 2-15. And Brian, you have them at 5-12. So you're markedly nicer than I am.
I was markedly nicer. I think that the talent alone will help them, and that is a prediction saying that Joe plays 17 games.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't play 17 games and he gets hurt again, sorry, you're going to lose every single game.
Yeah, there's just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
I see it in the offing, and I'm going to level with you. Bengals fans, I don't hate you. I would love for you to be good. All of the teams that have been bad forever, whether it's my Jets, the Bengals, the Bills, all of these teams, I root for you to be good because I would love to see you be good.
Yeah.
I just don't think you're there yet.
Yep.
I think it's coming once you fix the offensive line because I think there are pieces on the defense and obviously the outside weapons and Joe Mixon are all things that I believe in.
Yep.
This has been the Cincinnati Bengals 2021 win projection video from the Sportsocracy. Join us live weekday mornings at 9 a.m. from the Wicked Weed Studios. As always, we're brought to you by Wicked Weed Brewing, wickedweedbrewing.com. Drink different.